I would like very much if some of this food got moved. Sissy, could you maybe actually do that? Not hauling. Wait, what is the problem with hauling it? Well, we'll never do hauling. Okay, fine. Yes, haul those meals, actually. They need moving now. I don't want them rotting. If a whole stack of food just rots, I'm going to be very upset. It's going to be very annoying. Alright, orders. Harvest. Get more rice. Bring it all in. Put it where it belongs. And we need lights now. Shit, I'm forgetting lights. One of the cool things is, with an ideology, by the way, they have these styles that if they're built by someone of the same ideology, then it has a slightly different look. The table, for instance, is part of what's called the spike core aesthetic. So, yeah, I noticed with lighting, the wall lamps have these spiky looks about them, which is really cool. I do dig that. We're going to put a few wall lamps here and here and here and here, like that. We're going to put a light in here. We're going to want lights in the rooms, not there, there, and there, and there. There, there, and there. Okay. And I'm not sure what I'm doing with... Well, maybe that wall back there could have one. I'm not sure what I'm doing with all these walls yet. Once I've built this out and moved the engines, we'll figure out the rest of the internal walls. We can now delete that stockpile. We don't need it. We will eventually, once we get these last beds out of here, we'll remove these fans, we'll get that, move it inside. That's going to run out of power in 11 hours. We need to probably actually just move everybody in and move to another map. So I think we'll not waste time sowing any more crops. We'll just harvest what we've got and get the fuck out of here. But I don't think I want to buy anything. Oh, there's 3 pack animals. I only saw... Shit, mad porcupine. I only saw 2 of these. Oh, there we go. Gold, fuel tanks, industrial radio, bionic stomach, car transmissions, and hyperweave. Okay. Where is this porcupine? It's over there. Are these guys going to handle it for me? They probably will. It's going to attack them. Watch out, guys. It's coming for you. Look at this guy. He's spiky and he's angry. Yeah. That's right. Maybe the porcupine will kill somebody. No. All right, never mind. And they'll drop all their shit and I can take it. No. No, too much to ask, I think. Hey, Igor, get out of my fucking kitchen, bro. You don't belong on this ship. Yeah, that's it, Shao. You chase him out. Get out of here. Ook off. This is our place. All right. There we go. They left a gift? What did you leave me? You left me some radioactive material. Fantastic. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, you just dump your contaminated materials anywhere you please. Idiots. It's actually good. We will need uranium as well for some stuff. I think we need it for making more vac suits. Like, we got to get on researching soon. Oh my god. You know what? Let's build it now. We have a bit of indoor space for it. Let's build it. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to build the marriage spot here like that instead and get that out of the middle. We need... Where is it? Under MISC, right? No, it's under production. There it is. Simple research bench. We don't have enough material for it. Fuck. We can put it there, though, when we do. I might actually need to dismantle this. Anybody gonna move this bed? Also, I will need a place to put that. Let me just make a tiny stockpile. Storage, clear all. Buildings, yes. There we go. Then miniaturized stuff like this gets put there. So we're going to reinstall this there, by the way, now. And we're going to get rid of that, get rid of that. And I want to maybe tear this whole structure down, come to think of it. Zone, orders, zone? It's under zone. Remove the roof. Please, thank you. And then once the roof is off, I can dismantle the whole thing. And we can get rid of the floor. And that'll claim some wood back. And then we'll probably get all this crap on the ship. And we'll just fly it away from here for now. I don't know what happens to stuff that's sat outside. I'm going to test. I'm not going to move that. I'm going to test and see what happens. Shao, could you maybe just quickly refuel that before you do whatever you're doing? Thank you. Thank you, bro. Because we were running at a power deficit now that I've built all this other shit. So we can swap these out for bigger generators later, though. You know what? I think those ancient pipelines, they do contain chem fuel. Oh man, we gotta do a lot of hauling. We'll let these guys dismantle this old house. This, I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to put it at the back of the ship for now. We'll take it with us. And then I'm going to use the colony tool here, and I'm just going to specifically tell people to do hauling, and only hauling is a priority, and get everything shipped onto the ship. What is that? That's a vulture. Okay. Are there any other good animals for eating that won't attack us? There's only little rodents and stuff. Is that what I think it is? That's a bear. That's a grizzly bear. Well, that's cool. Hey, research. Yes. We're not going to set any going just yet. I just want everybody hauling as much as possible. We need to gather all that crap, gather all this steel here. I'm just gonna now say we're not doing any more. Just gather, please. Oh, there's a turkey. Let's get a turkey. I'll tell someone to kill the turkey at least. What is Shao doing? No, don't dig. Don't dig, bro. Cancel. There we go. All stuff. God, look at all those poor freaking bony piles. Yes, get it all on the ship. I will build the new cargo bays very soon. I would like very much to further flesh out this side of the ship here if we can get some more panels, which is where we're going to be heading towards. But what I need is people to go pick up all the resources that are sitting around waiting for us. And then we can skedaddle. We can say goodbye to this stretch of map. And hopefully land somewhere with more wood so that I can feed this generator a shit ton of wood. This little refinery here, it'll make us a whole bunch of chem fuel then. And we'll just have a big stockpile for that. Whoa! Fire! No! Guys, put the fire out! I mean, it's outdoors in the rain, but shit. That was a short circuit from the battery that caused that because it's raining. Turn that off. That might have actually been the reason, because it's raining and it's outdoors. Oh boy. I don't know. Let me... Oh, there's no roof here? I guess that... Well, there is. It's just by default, yeah. Let's just build a roof over that, then. I'm just going to tell this all to be build roof area anyway, just in case. But I'm going to tuck these engines over here in the edge. Once we can always keep moving them around eventually. Alright, I think everything got brought in. Yep, well, there's that little bit of steel down there. And then we can make a move. We can get out of here. I'm just gonna pull those. We're leaving crops behind, but we have some food. We have like 76 meals. A little bit of turkey meat. And then if we land somewhere with more animals, we'll shoot them. We'll make more crops as well. We'll get it done. And I'll just let these guys build a bit of a roof over this thing so that the rain doesn't short-circuit the whole lot. Can turn that back on. Now I've suspended the bill for now. We may as well unsuspend it. Alright, where are you going, Inti? We're about to leave. Oh, you're going after some more resources. Okay, that's cool. Inti's one of the pilots, though. We can't leave without Inti. Alright. Everybody on the ship, let's go. We could just stay on this map until the mechanoids find us and force us to move on, but I don't really like the map, so we're going to move. Right, that's where we need to be. But I'd like very much to get into, like, these rainforest areas, so if we get over here, maybe... See if we find a map. That's got a lot of marshes. I think rainforests tend to, though. We get as far as we can. Actually, that's beyond my chem fuel range. Okay. Because I only have the 2 engines still. If I built the other 2 engines, the last 2 that I can make, I could have probably gone all the way. But no, this will be fine. Right here. Maybe with a river. And that'll be enough space for us to get there. Or maybe we don't. No, we'll go with this one here. So what have we got? Limestone, marble, granite. Beaches have wild tinctoras. Those I think can make dye. Not that I care. Away we go. And hopefully the chem fuel refinery doesn't just slide off and fall somewhere. Look at that. I love the little icon for the ship. It reminds me of the original Lost in Space ship. From the very old TV show. The old Lost in Space. Not the newer movie with, you know, Joey from Friends. Although that wasn't bad. I thought that was an okay movie. And yeah, it leaves a crater behind there. Look, you see that? That little... I can't zoom in because everything's frozen up while it's generating the map, but that little crater there means we can't go back. There is a mod that, over time, allows the place to be revisited. Oh, there's a red marker up here. What is this? Oh, there's a mine. We're going to have to deal with that because that'll roam the countryside and kill people. There's good growing land here, though. Right in the middle. That's all marsh soil. We can't grow there. But then there's this. Okay. There's no other special features here, though, apart from a few ruins. While I was... Oh, is that plasteel? That's plasteel walls. I can get plasteel. Nice. While I was testing playing this and getting to grips with the mechanics before the stream, it's uranium, I looked out a couple of hops, I landed on a map that had a shit ton of old golden furniture sitting around in crates, and it had 8 vanometric power cells. They create free energy forever. As long as they're not broken, energy forever. I was so happy. I'll probably never get that lucky again, but that's the other save I have. Yeah, I think this is actually a good place just to land, right where it suggests we go. We have... Oh, I'm going to be landing on some fertile soil. I'll move a little bit. I'll move a bit up here like that and cover that bit of marsh. We're close to this, and we've got silver ore there we can mine. We've got a little bit of steel down here that's already waiting for us, and some nice growing land where we can grow our smoke leaf. Confirm. Put me there. Make the ship go there. Ah, the engine's overheated. So that means we are not going to be able to take off for 7.7 days. That's not the worst thing in the world, to be honest. Alright, let's dismantle some of that. Let's begin clear cutting. I want this shit out of my way now. There we go. What are these? Oh, mechanoid pieces. Right, yeah. There's peacocks. They've added a whole bunch of new animals as well. I don't have any mods that add new animal types, so that's pretty good. Right, I need to, before I unpause it, I just want to make a zone of food. We're going to grow... how many? 5 by 10. So we'll do 50 there. 5 by 10, that's 46 because that's in the way, but it will be moved. We'll grow rice there. And then over here, where this is, we're just going to grow, not that much, probably. And cover a good amount. I guess that'll work. 64 smoke leaf. Alright, get on it. Let's get to work, guys. Right, how much steel do I have? Quite a lot. Let's also open up some of these so I know what else we're dealing with. I got 50 components. Okay. So I'm going to need my builders to begin finishing the rest of the ship here. We'll do that to there. We'll do that to there. And we're going to remove these. We're going to have to reinstall this on the ground somewhere outside. There we go. Alright. I will make 2 more engines. Give us more range. Dismantle all of that. I guess I can get rid of that. Oh, we should probably make a door to get in. What the fuck am I thinking? I'll put it there. There we go. Just wall the whole ship in. We never leave. Oh my god. Yeah, great idea. Let's just wall the whole freaking thing in. Right, we'll reinstall these fuel pods now behind the engines. Like that. And we'll make that last engine there. We'll fill that in there. I'm considering that I might want to build a wall here like that and put a door there and there. Okay, let's just do this. Build some power lines back to there. We're going to reinstall these. Maybe not. Maybe not until those power lines are done. That'll be better. We've got elephants nearby. That's not bad. Are these yaks? No, they're rhinos. Of course they wouldn't be yaks. This is a friggin' jungle map. We got peacocks. We can eat like Henry VIII. Excellent. Monkeys? Oh, I really want to train them on now. I want to train one, but then I need an animal handler, and who's got time for that shit? Mine that vein, mine that silver, mine that component area. This is available for use, so unforbid it. And I want to dismantle this crap over here eventually, so let's get... I think this is only going to give us blocks, though. Oh, I don't want it to give us blocks, but, well, we'll get what we get, I suppose. Deconstruct. And are there any additional power lines under there? Deconstruct those. And also, do I want to rip up that bit of floor? What is it? Steel tiles, yes. Remove those bits of floor. I would prefer that the plasteel be raw plasteel and not blocks. We do need plasteel for some stuff, especially the turrets that I want to do. Now we can start working on research, by the way. What do we want to get first? I think batteries are definitely a must. We need more batteries. We'll get those started. NT can do that for us. He is our resident egghead researcher. Expand that zone. Cover that. There we go. Like Tay went to bed at 5 a.m. What are you doing, Tay? Harvest some berries as well while we're at it. And up here too, and around there. Okay. Meanwhile, somebody go hunt that delicious bird. And that one. Cassowary, no, we're not fighting that. That will rip you in half. What is this? What? Wait a minute now. I'm not a, a biologist or anything. I don't know if seals are native to jungles. Answers in the comments, please. Are seals native to jungle terrain? Do we have jungle seals? This, however, is a herd animal of the ancients. This means this will attack us. Wait, what? Hosting cake. So someone from the Nabinda Coalition is requesting a favor. A friend, Dmitry Cake Grishin, is interested in learning about our culture and wants us to host them. I don't like that quest. I never accept those anymore. Anyway, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get Tay, Xiao, not NT, Sissy. Get over here and let's just kill this seal, and maybe we'll go deal with that mine up there as well while we're at it. Xiao has an axe. So that's what we're going to do to this seal. Tay's taking shots. Oh, you shot the tail off, Tay. Nice. Alright, Sissy, go and beat that seal. Kill it. Yeah, now you may melee it to death. And what did you got a little bite. That's okay. We will eat that seal, though. Wait, it's still alive? We will not eat that seal. Why did you stop attacking it? Finish it off. Finish him! There we go. I thought he stopped. Maybe we won't go for that mine yet. Nobody's got a job up there, so... hopefully nobody will go near it for a while, because those things chase you and explode. They're not fun. They're in no way are they fun at all. Right, we're going to reinstall that over there. And we're going to reinstall that one next to it. These batteries, I'm just going to reinstall up here for now. And then we can get rid of some of this power line. And then this we can tuck into the corner like that. And what I want to do is make some of these grav ship crates. I'm going to put one over there for now, and then we're just going to delete all these, and everything will just get dumped in there, you know? We can have everything except food, basically. So if I copy the storage settings and paste that in there, but I think also we can add buildings manually, because they're not able to store that. I can then delete that. Yeah, there we go. This room is getting too hot, though. These fans are not up to the job. Alright. I'm going to need to build another one then. Probably build one there. Put another one there as well. Make 3 fans. Job done. The fans are only good for a certain radius, and after that they're just super ineffective. But overall I do like them. Oh my god. Shao's making smoke signals. Oh boy. Inti's getting us some batteries. That's good. I need somebody to walk into this room to turn that light off. Oh my goodness. Look at this weird little box we've made. When I get more panels, though, we're going to build out back here as well. And the cargo bay will be more in the middle then. We'll start moving shit around and thinking the back rear end up here is going to be like production rooms and that kind of thing. Sick bay. And then, yeah, forward rooms here are all going to be crew rooms and, you know, rec room. And eventually, when we've got more cores, we can just keep building. I'm going to build long first, then wide. Ooh, there's a gorilla. Another one of the new animals they added, I think. I don't remember seeing gorillas before. They've added birds as well, like not just land birds, you know, like cassowaries and that kind of thing, and emus. They've added macaws, they've added sparrows, crows, vultures, and they fly. They actually do just fly away. If you try to attack them, they just go whoop and fly off to the other side of the map, and they're very frustrating. I'm hoping, yeah, there's uranium, but there's no, like, raw plasteel anywhere, right? Which I can mine out. I'd like to get a head start on stockpiling that shit. Would very much like to get going with that. Doesn't look as though there is any, though. I was hitting plasteel all the time. I'm not going to send my dudes that far away for now for a handful of wood and steel. Man, it's taken them several days to actually get this planting done. Not a good sign. Batteries are done. Excellent. Right, next on the order list is going to be... do I want microelectrics right now? I mean, maybe. Then we need a high-tech research bench. No, I think fusers first. Fusers prevent blowouts. I like circuit breakers. These need plasteel. They need 4. But basic fuses are just metal, I think. Just steel in a component, and then when they burn out, you use steel to replace them. So you can just put those anywhere on the ship and, you know, boof. This game stresses me out, man. How come? I find it relaxing. There's a lot of things that can happen at once, but overall, it's pretty chill, I find. Alright, so we've made that. We're going to delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that. We don't want any of those. I will get rid of those ugly ass torrential rain. Ugh. There's so much going on. There is, but when you get to know the systems, then it becomes surprisingly easy. Because you know what to filter out and not worry about. Like, once you set people doing shit, you can ignore what they're doing. Heavy rain is beginning to pour from the sky will cause temporary flooding around bodies of water. Barriers to prevent floodwaters from spreading? Oh! Well, I'm hoping the marshes do not count as a body of water. Oh my god, look at this rain. Woo! I'm really bad at resource management. I mean, me too, but a lot of this game, once you set shit going, it manages itself as well. You don't have to micro it too much eventually. I'm having to do that right now because I don't have many colonists, so... But eventually, oh yeah, it gets pretty easy. There we go, that's cooling off. Nice. This is one of the better things they added that used to be a mod, for instance. I'll find a vein I'm not mining. You used to have to go here, orders, and then mine that, and maybe a little bit of the inner part, but you don't want to waste your time digging rock. You're after that steel, right? And you used to have to keep coming back to it and adding more as you mined the top layer away and keep adding new layers. Now you can just click mine vein, and it will designate all the visible as mineable, and as they dig through, if there's more, it will expand the mining area automatically. And that used to be a mod, and the developers were like, "That's a great idea. Let's just make that part of the game." So that's what's happening here. As this guy mines through here, if there's more steel back here, that will become part of the mining vein. And there isn't, so it doesn't, and it just digs in, you know, to where stuff is. Like there, it added another mining section. So it just kind of makes things quick and easy. Well, it doesn't look to me as well like these marshes are flooding, at least. So that's good. If there was a pond or a lake here or something, or a river running through, this would have caused the water area to spread. So yeah, that's not bad. Right, is this... Really? It didn't do it. Alright. Well, we'll do this manually then. We want all manufactured raw resources, items, I guess weapons for now, and apparel. No food goes in here. Why is there food? Jelly? We don't need that. No food, no meals. Not all manufactured went in? What about drugs? Right. Oh, royal jelly? Okay, yeah. I want that. I want all that. And then all this shit isn't sitting out in the open. That's just going to sit there for now, and we're going to build back here and turn that into a cargo bay. Eventually, oh, I can't wait to start researching vehicles. We can make all of these over here, look. We can make a bang bus. In fact, I might get a better view of those from the mod options. Vehicles expanded. Vehicles expanded heavy. Vehicle framework. Is it? Nope, wrong one. Here. Do I get to actually see what they look like? Yeah, I can show you what they look like in the preview window here. So yeah, we get like a bus, you know. We get this flamer tank, which we can have. We can make a dinghy to go on water with. Dirt bikes. Make hopper pods, like launch pods that drop you in different places. Get this little beastie here with an auto turret on the top. Just cargo delivery trucks. Buggies. Another tank. This thing has a rocket launcher on the back. This is a much bigger hopper pod that fires you off to people. This is Road Warrior style. A proper tank, just a good old tank. Helicopters. Planes. I like how the white van is called the Snatcher. That's awful. This guy has a machine gun turret on the top, you know. Yeah. That, I think, is a troop carrier, so you can put a lot of people in it. And then the level 3 vehicles, there's infantry fighting vehicles, big rigs, rocket artillery, like a friggin', you know, Chinook helicopter, but it's a Cherokee. A big drop pod with siege weapons on it. A refrigerator truck. You can get sports cars. You can get the Louis instead of the Huey, which is really funny. Another battle tank. You know, you get a Humvee-looking thing and another IFV with, I think that's a grenade launcher on it. Oh, big-ass artillery. Hell yes. And, you know, I can tweak all these values. I'm leaving every mod just about unedited. I'm not fucking around with the mod settings. But, yeah, I can't wait to get those. And then we can have, like, a vehicle hangar on the freaking ship. Now, imagine this. When I'm done researching those, when I've done researching machining, gunsmithing, blowback operation gets me to gun turrets, we can have the standard vanilla, shitty little mini turret. But then when I get microelectrics, I could do gas operation as well before then. Precision rifling gets me to auto... Actually, I don't think we need that. We just need microelectrics and gas operation and gun turrets. Autocannon turrets. Beefier turrets. Big bang bang, you know. And then rocket swarm launchers. Uranium slug turrets. You know. And then eventually, over here, in vanilla expanded research tree, we've got Imperial War Solutions, gives us new mortar types, armor-piercing shells, cluster, shrapnel. And then we've got these massive, massive turrets. Like multi-barrel hell turrets and massive missile launchers. Ah, and like miniguns. Put all those on the side of the ship. Land next to somebody's colony. And then I'm going to have a couple of battle tanks in the back of the ship that are going to go, or in the front rather, maybe we'll make it like, you know, a front ramp that they go down, blow the shit out of people, and all the weapons on the front just, tanks come out, bam, bam, bam. I'll have guys in war caskets that are like dreadnoughts, you know, from Warhammer 40k, just entombed in these fucking things, and they come out like, you know, even in death I still serve, and blowing shit up. And all their crap automatically becomes our crap. That colony is going to have a bad day. I want us there eventually. I want us to get there, you know? Also, why am I getting this room? Did I click on something here by accident? Room stat display. There we go. I'm like, every time I mouse over a room, I'm getting this preview of like the room quality. I don't want that. I must have clicked that by accident. That's the dream. Because we are the Smokey pirates. We arrive, we fuck your shit up, take your shit and make it our shit. And then we go into the rec room and we smoke joints for the rest of the day. And we will sing sea shanties. And, you know, if anybody wants to stop us, they can try. Ooh, there was plasteel there. Did that come from... I didn't really watch them demolish that place. That must have come from there. We don't have plasteel blocks. Excellent. We have plasteel. I'll need those for fuses. Because the basic fuses are alright, but they're such a waste of resources. These things, circuit breakers, don't... When they trip, they do not need repairing. They just need flicking back on. They're worth getting early. Before I go building any extra you know, batteries or anything. Alright, so the chem fuel refinery here, I'm now going to move it, I guess, up here, so it's close to where the wood gets stored for now. And we can start making chem fuel again. Because I need a lot of it. We need to refuel the ship, and we need to keep our generators powered up. And how much wood do I have? 126. Well, when these guys have finished planting the crops, he'll finally get on with plank cutting. And they'll start chopping down trees that I told them to do. They tend to prioritize food over other jobs, which is useful. That's what we need them to do. But guys, anybody who wants a name in the colony, we have 4 colonists left without a name. There's Tay the Dread and Inti the Smart are currently the only people in my chat who have names. Go to channel redemption points. You'll find Join the Colony. And even when we fill up the remaining 4, I will put you in a queue, and then the next time it's available, when there's another colonist, you'll be part of it, when your name comes up. I gotta deal with this mine, it's giving me fucking anxiety. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. There it is. I gotta go deal with that. I gotta send several people with guns, but I want work to get done right. Here we go, look, see now, Tay is chopping wood. Nice. Tay's getting wood, guys. Yeah. And we're not going to stick around on this map too long, just enough to top up our wood reserve. And then we're going to go over here. Ooh, that's a very cool looking map. And we're going to go deal with this ancient stockpile thing. Quest. This is the relay, right? Yeah. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. These are the high pirates. Yep. This is what we're all about. Smoker-style surroundings, socializing with a comrade. This is why I love my ideology, you know. Yeah, they do need to, you know, we need a hot boxer and we need a high captain. We will need to do that. Who was going to be the hot boxer? I can't remember. Who else has good social? Inti and Lima. We do need somebody to be the, like, the religious priest. But Tay was the only person that had any good social skills to start with. We should at least get a hot boxer, because we're going to need a master for ceremonies soon. Man, these guys are working long into the night. Hey, Blood Knight! Hi there, how's it going? Come on in. Welcome back. This is his first stream after my parents went home. Thank you very much, Blood Knight. It's good to see you too. Hopefully all is going good for you today. We are building our colony ship. This is... Have you seen RimWorld Odyssey in action yet, Blood Knight? How long before I can fly away, by the way? 3.9 days, yeah. We got a little while to go. I'll probably get one harvest out of all this, and then we'll fuck off to another section. Been a very relaxing day today. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Relaxing is good. Right, so Hooper is making us a whole bunch of this stuff. That's good. And we got plenty of smoke leaf. Not bad today so far, yeah. Oh, I love this. You know, having this big freezer that just freezes the dead animals. No need for those big walk-in freezers anymore because of this mod. Oh, it's so good. And yeah, I'm having fun with this. I was playing a lot of this last week. I bought the Odyssey expansion about a week and a half ago. For the last week or so, I've been playing around with it, just getting used to it. Alright, that's basic fuses. I can't make circuit breakers yet, because I probably need microelectrics, right? So... let's go from there. Do machining next, which I need smithing first, it seems. Alright, we'll get smithing. Then we'll get machining and we'll start working on guns. When do I also get industrial generators? Yeah, I can get those now. They're slightly bigger, but they do more for the space, if that makes sense, that they take up. We can make our own arcade machines, industrial radios, computers. What I want is war casks. We need machining for that. And then I can start building a war casket foundry. This lets me put a person into it and say, there you go, congratulations, you are going to be basically a walking machine, a big murder machine. And then you can build a war casket around them, give them a helmet, give them the shoulder pads, and give them a big-ass weapon. And then we can make additional types. We can make cataphracts, we can make marines, we can make recon, and then we can make specialized aerial ones that have booster jets that let them fly. Barrage, these guys turn into siege platforms and blow shit up. Hazards are good for going into toxic areas, radiation areas. Shock, I think, is... I don't know if it's... Come to think of it, large propulsion engines on their back. Okay, so they do... I think these guys land... Yeah, not to jump into action, but to be deployed from orbit in the middle of an enemy base. Right, so these guys go much further range. And then we get war casket weapons, auto rifles, broadswords, big knives, gravity hammers, grenade launchers, heavy flamers, miniguns, slug throwers, uranium rifles. Ooh, we're gonna do some damage. Man, I want at least a couple of people in a war casket because they are so powerful looking. And apparently the war caskets stop people feeling pain. Like I said, think Dreadnought from Warhammer 40k, and you have a war casket. That's basically what they are. Is anybody going to clean up in here, by the way? This place is filthy. Who's not doing anything? Sissy. He won't do cleaning. Fuck, that's why. Okay. Taywood, after doing cooking, and his cooking job is butchery, growing and plant cutting he's doing right now. So once he's done lumberjacking, he'll probably start cleaning up. Another group. Oh, there's only 2 of you. You're just passing by. Survival and fine meals. Not really worth attacking. I'll leave them. They may pass. They may parlay. So yeah, we're basically just kind of stuck here until the ship is ready to fly again. So we may as well make a buttload of fuel. And to which we have 603 for now. Ooh, we are close to chewing through the power that we have. But 1 battery, you know, for now is not bad. We're good. I don't really want to expand my power grid until, you know, I get better fuses. That was another thing. My first run of this, when I tested it all out, and I was just like, let's just play with no real goal. Not only did I get those vanometric power cells from some site that I landed at, and then I landed at another one with another 4 in it. I also got multiple circuit breakers that were just sitting idle in the world that I could loot. I was like, what is going on here? The game was giving me everything. But I want this to be a bit more challenging, hence needing to keep my pirate people happy with smoke leaf joints. I didn't want it to be alcohol, you know, but I think anything other than, it doesn't matter if it's alcohol or if it's other types of drugs like yayo or whatever. As long as they've got drugs, they don't care, you know, but smoke leaf is the main theme. I mean, I named the leader, the god of smoke is called Bob. Bob, the god of smoke. Which is meant to be a reference to Bob Marley. Because I'm that uncreative. So, yeah. It's impressive how these fans keep everything so cool. Like, you can get to 30 plus degrees out there, and this room's chilly. We are going to need some more production, though, as well. Let's have a think. Eventually, I want hydroponics on the ship as well, so we don't have to land everywhere and continually, you know, grow stuff on the ground, starting from scratch every time we land. But we are going to want things like a tailor bench. We're going to want stone cutting benches, things like that. I'm just wondering if we need any right now that I might as well make. We've got food production. I am eventually going to need that better workbench for research. We might want to move that now into here. Ship to the stars, we don't need that. We have one. I'll wait until we have worked our way smithing, machining, and then get to microelectrics, and maybe we should just do that next. We'll finish smithing and do that, make the better research bench, and maybe everything else will go a little quicker. Oh, Jesus. We had, yeah, Lima, you can extinguish that shit, thank you. We had a, what was I saying? I've forgotten what I was saying now. Anyway, we probably do that. That fire just eliminated all my thoughts. Did this... that was probably like one of these wires shorting as well, so... There's also piping now for this kind of stuff as well. But I don't think this will fuel that, if that makes sense. But we do have chem fuel related stuff. Like I could build a big chem fuel tank. They fill the tank by dropping everything into a drain. And then that tank will feed these generators, you know? So I don't need to run people around refilling 10 generators if I run pipes around. That's part of Vanilla Expand Chem Fuel. And eventually we can make pump jacks when we learn where there's chem fuel underground. And when we find that, yeah, we don't need to use this little refinery to turn wood into chem fuel. This is basically this is a biodiesel ship that we're on right now. That's what we got going. Alright, some people got clear enough that they're finally cleaning the ground. I ought to put some flooring in eventually, but I kind of like the bare look of it, you know? Makes you realize it's a starship. You know, we'll put some carpets in eventually and make the place look nice, but for now, who cares? Man, that battery did discharge all of its shit, didn't it? Well, that's a bit of a shame. How long before we can move? 2.4 days. We will disallow sowing, and we'll get those harvested in a moment. This smoke leaf is not going to be done though before we leave. But when we get to the next objective, we'll be staying there a lot longer, because there we have shit to do. It will take a while. We're going to have beacons that need hacking, I think, is what I believe this event is. And they take time. There's going to be mechanoids there that we're going to need to kill first as well. That's going to be terrifying. Yeah. But I think since we're... Oh, I can make a cannon. Okay. We'll be able to make these smithies, these smelters. And that will let us build, like, a few melee weapons, basically. And then we can move on to machining. I think I might actually want to do that to get the machining tables first and start planning out a few, you know, things. Or maybe we... No, I think I will go for microelectrics first. Then we'll come back for these. Then we can start making our own guns. Alright, the battery's topping up. Now that all the... This is why I love this mod, by the way. The lights out mod. When people aren't in rooms or they're asleep, the lights turn off and it just saves your power drain so much. It makes a lot of sense to have that. You know, lights staying on permanently unless you specifically toggle them off makes no sense to me. Just kind of wondering as well with my walls. Kind of bring that down there, maybe. No, not really. We'll just leave this whole area open for now. I can always build another crate over here then if I want it, but again, when we get panels, I'm going to build this back out, and the crates are going in there. Smithing is done. Good. Microelectrics next, please. Get the nicer research bench that should speed things up a bit. Alright, so that's a harvest of rice done. That's made us... We've only got 20 meals. This is a problem. I didn't pay attention to how much food we don't have. Well, there are berries. We can harvest berries. I guess we're gonna kill those monkeys and eat them. Poor monkeys. What other wildlife do we have that I can hunt? Not the rhinos. Not the elephants. I don't want to fuck with them. Alpacas? Oh, okay. Somebody go hunt those. Hunt those remaining peacocks. In fact, if we're going to be doing that and I'm going to be letting these guys run off into the wilderness to do their own shit, I probably want to just draft a few people and go after this mine. Because some of them could be up here and this mine will track us then and come and kill us, and then we'll have a bad time and I'll have to rescue a colonist from bleeding out. Tempting to try to break some of these down as well. Get some vehicle components early. I can sell those if nothing else. Alright, let's go deal with this mine. It's pretty shit that we have this thing lurking around the perimeter of the map. But if there's any wild animals up here I just set to hunt, like, you know, that... Oh, well, that's a cassowary. But anyway, if one of them flees over here, this mine's going to attack. There is plasteel! Oh, we gotta get that. I gotta set that mining right now, because we're about to go and deal with this freaking pain in the ass thing over here. We're gonna spread everybody out. Boom! There we go. Nice. Ooh, that's a bad vibe over there. I'm gonna go... Oh, nope. Have him put that out. Do I care if he put... I'll just have him put it all out. Whatever. This fire isn't going to spread any further though, but whatever. Just do it. There we go. And this guy comes to mine my plasteel. Yes! We need a lot of that. There are more monkeys over here? Kill them. I'll have them for dinner too. I mean, we've got... Yeah, I need Tay to start butchering those things, but he's still too busy doing all this. Maybe I should just cancel the rest of the lumberjacking for now and let him just get on with that shit. A bit of berries that he's going to make some food out of. Alright, he's got to go harvest the berries now. Shit. I don't want a mad cobra. Oh no. Tay, kill it. Nope, Tay, actually get inside. Get inside. Get inside. Chow, where are you? You've got a melee weapon and you'll kill this thing easier. Kill it. Kill it. I just run circles. Oh, there we go. Right. Tay, do you have poison? Toxic poison. Oh, no. Son of a bitch. Well, we'll eat that motherfucker now. Oh, yeah. Get that snake in there. This is turning into like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. We're going to be eating snake and monkeys and all sorts. Shit. Who's our doctor? Where's the doctor? Lima. Lima, do me a favor. Stop Tay from dying, please. I don't think Talon would love it if his character was killed by a cobra. Where did he get bit? Right arm. Sure. Suck the poison out. Suck it out. I hope that doesn't keep going up. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. It might be like additional bites will make it go up more. It seems to be not moving. Yeah, it's going down. Okay, good, good, good. It's working its way out of its system. But yeah, if anybody wants to have a colonist named after them, use the channel Redemption here on Twitch. And I will name a colonist after you. We have 4. If you want to be one of my pirate gang of weed-smoking pirates, go for it. We're struggling to get on top of the food situation again, though. Trouble is with this jungle biome is a lot of the animals are not very happy at being hunted. Oh man, there are still cobras. There's 2 left. And then there's a whole bunch of rats. That chinchilla can die. We'll take these tortoises as well. But yeah, look at it. Most of them are just dangerous animals. Like there's rhinos and elephants that will fuck your day up if you even mess with them. And these plants are taking... Maybe I don't do potatoes in future and I just do a whole bunch of rice. Like rice grows very quickly. But I've only got a few berries and a few rice here and a load of dead animals. Major break. Shao, what's wrong with you? Did you spend all night digging up plasteel? You did, didn't you? This is a thing about mining in this game and fishing. There's no interrupt. So that when their work schedule changes from work to something forced like recreation or sleep, they don't. They don't do it. Okay, I'm wondering about fishing. I don't like it because it takes forever to get anything, but it might start to become an idea. Like, compared to the return from hunting versus fishing, fishing is like, ugh. But it's an alternative option when there's no hunting, so maybe we ought to get that going. Because I could fish in these swampy ponds. Well, these, no, but This one over here, this little marsh has tilapia in it. And one of these probably does down there, yeah. But it's also a limited resource as well. You can't just do it forever. I don't know if they replenish if you leave some fish behind, but I haven't really played it that long yet to really get a grip with it. Fishing before used to be part of Vanilla Expanded, or some other mods as well used to do it, but that was it. So yeah. Well, Tay is fully healed. He's just got a little bit of tox buildup still, which will reduce consciousness a little bit, on top of, you know, being stoned. Yeah, 33 meals. Alright, we're getting it back. It's coming back. You know, I forget as well, you can chop up the stumps. Oh man, solar flare. It's the 10th of August as well. Ooh, do we want to be launching soon? I think we ought to launch and get out of here. What about this, man, this smoke leaf plant? What a waste. So, yeah, we'll get this plasteel. There's one little bit left by the look of it. And then we'll get out of here. Solar flares suck. I think, though, this stuff that's in here... Nah, they're gonna rot in a few days. They're now unrefrigerated. I do like this display. I'm covering it with the camera, but look at this. Like, it shows you the days that it's gonna rot soon, which is pretty good when the fridges aren't working. I think that's a pretty good thing. Xiao's swimming in swamp water. Great. I'm pretty sure you won't catch any parasites or anything from doing that. I very much doubt that's going to become a problem for you. Swimming in swamp water. Plasteel takes forever, by the way, to dig out. It's got 8,000 points of health for a plasteel chunk. But it's good stuff. And if you leave without hauling it back, I'm going to be very upset with you. Nope, he's doing it. Good, man. Good. Now we can get out of this chicken shit outfit. Actually, no, because the ship is... Well, actually, yeah, because the ship doesn't need power to fly, funnily enough. The grav core is its own power source, and it powers the engines, so... Alright, where is everybody on the ship? It doesn't matter, because it will recall everybody. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5 head count. Where's my 6th person? They're probably out hunting. Yep, Hooper's hunting. Oh, Hooper's coming back, actually, so that's good. Coming back with an animal. Let's do this. Let's get out of here. And they wait. Good. Yeah, look at the range now that we've got. Because we've got 4 engines. That's great. Wetlands? That's an interesting map. A lake with an island. With a little lake on it. A lake and an island and a lake and an island. It's like Canada. But we're going here. We're going to go for this mechanoid relay. Let's get out of here. Of course, the keen-eyed observable note that Hooper only just got to the door and stepped inside, and then the ship went and took off. The door isn't even closed. Hooper's just hanging on for dear life like, ah, shit, what are you doing? It's like, hang on. We flew hundreds of kilometers at high speed. Like, hanging on to the edge of the door. Crazy shit. Oh, it's silly. I love it. Ooh, it's very heavy rain here. Right. Let's see, what have we got? Oh my god, that's a panda right there. Nice. Lots of dead turrets, berry bushes, shit tons of stuff. Yes, this is the relay. Excellent. We do want to land near it. Oh no. Look at that. It's a pikeman? Oh shit. Scyther. Right. These stabilizers need hacking. If we read this, the mechanoid relay is nearby. That's the big conical thing. Powered by a grav core, which we want. The relay is currently protected by nearby stabilizers. That's these things here. Extract the relay's grav core by first hacking or destroying the stabilizers. Be careful that destroying a stabilizer will prompt a defensive response. Hacking is slower but safer. I call semi-bullshit on that. I started hacking one of these, and these mechanoids are currently inactive. They are dormant. They are sleeping. When you hack, however, there is a chance that your hack will be discovered. And if it is, this mechanoid will try and kill you. That happens. The other one's up here, and it's another pikeman. Jesus, I hate those things. They're basically sniper guns. So, yeah, that's the problem we're going to have, is if we send a person to hack and just forget about it, if his hack will be, and it can be quite often discovered, it's a bad day. So what we want to do is kill these mechanoids first, and then we can begin hacking with impunity. But once we hack the final thing, this thing counts down before it shuts down and breaks apart. Then you get the shit inside of it, and then you can leave, because more mechanoids will show up and fuck you up. What have we got? Plasteel up there. Nice. I feel like before we do that, we do definitely want to be getting as much out of this as possible, you know? Getting as much out of the map as possible. We'll get that plasteel. We'll harvest some of these resources. There's a pool table. I think we might steal that. Yeah. So we're going to move our landing zone. I don't want to be so close to that mechanoid, but at the same time, I don't want to crush any good resources. I guess here is good. Yeah, we'll do it here. We'll confirm. Ooh, there's a dangerous animal there as well. What is that? I'll have to have a look at... Oh, that's the mechanoid. Duh. Yeah, look. Look at Hooper. Just hanging on for dear life. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, guys. I need to take a quick break, by the way. A quick bio break. We've been streaming now. Well, I've been playing this now for about 3 hours. Been streaming for about 3.5. So I'm going to go to the BRB screen for a few minutes. We're going to run a 3-minute ad break and get it out of the way now. And I will be back shortly. So, guys, go get a drink. Use the bathroom, whatever you want to do, grab a snack. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Okay, guys, welcome back. Sorry about that break. Let's crack on. So I think the first order of business should be kill these damn mechanoids. And you know what we haven't done? We haven't even saved the game yet. We only have auto saves. I should have probably done that. I'm bad at this. We are going to take everybody that has a weapon, and we're going to go murder this thing here real quick. Tay as well, yes, all of you. Let's get everybody by the door. And then we're going to go... I guess we ought to just do it like this, like really close. And we should have Shao go and bonk it. What do you guys think? I think we should have them do that. We should have him just bonk the heck out of this thing. But we have him go around the back. And then hopefully he won't get shot by friendly fire. There we go. Oh, he got shot anyway. Oh, God. Shao! Keep it stunned. We believe in you. Yes. All right. Good. Go get healed, bro. And what we should do... Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Maybe a smaller one. I will make a small crate. I'll stick it over here, like that. Oh, actually, that's going to block our way, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I will... Oh, put it up here, maybe. Yeah, just there. And we'll start putting mechanoid corpses in there. I'm not even going to begin hacking any of... Shao, what are you cowering from? Oh my god, that seal is an ancient enemy? Fucking hell. Shao, do yourself a favor, bro. Go and... why are you... Well, he's not super bad. I guess he just doesn't want to go rest up. I can't force him to. We should take somebody to go kill these seals. Where is it? Let's go get it. Let's go kill this seal, because it's too close to the base, and it's just going to make everybody flee and cower in terror while they're trying to do stuff, and it's annoying. Yeah, dead. Hunt that peacock. What are the food sources do we have? We have berries. We'll harvest a few of those. We're going to hunt that. I think attacking pandas is probably going to be bad for us, isn't it? Yeah. I should tell this to allow mechanoid corpses. We're going to unforbid it. I don't know what I can't remember what we get when we break these guys down, but, you know, it's going to be useful. I was going to claim that. I'm going to reinstall it. I guess we could put it in here for now. Now, we're going to put production stuff there soon, aren't we? I'll put it there. It's very, very close to the table, but whatever. We're going to expand eventually. This ship is going to be huge. Huge. It's going to be a huge ship. It's going to be the best ship. The biggest of ships. Mm-hmm. Bigliest. All right. Let's have a look at the wildlife map. What have we? Hippos? Oh, shit. We're dead. Why are there so many dangerous animals? Pandas, however. Pandas do not aggro you. I mean, that tracks right. If there's ever a creature in this world, you know, that it's pretty clear that God or nature or whatever you want to believe in is trying to get rid of, its pandas. They're too lazy to even have sex. And if you watch videos of these things, they put themselves in so many dangerous situations. You know, it's like they're trying not to survive. They have no survival instinct. They bumble around and fall over all the time and try to climb something and then fall from a great height and crunch, 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 falling down a tree, and you're like, yeah, I think nature is just trying to kill these things. Granted as well, human encroachment has caused them no end of problems, but on their own, they're probably fucked. And that's sad because they're such a glorious and beautiful animal. We got a dead mad monkey? What the shit, boy? You want to be food so bad? Fine. I gotta wake somebody up to deal with this mad monkey. Where is he going? Do I interrupt Tay and Hooper's lovemaking? Is it going to try and break in? No, he's just going to loiter. I'll let people have a good night's sleep before we deal with this weird creature. Don't know where it went, but it's around here somewhere. There it is. It's hard to tell with the rain and the foliage. The foliage. What is that? Oh, that looked like a weird structure at first. It's a wall with a tree in front of it, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Of course, nobody ever patched up Shao. He's just laying there with a shattered nose, a gunshot from Hooper's pistol to the leg, bruises from Seals and Pikeman both. Fucking insanity is what this is. All right, Lima, go tend Hooper. Get out here, Sissy. Do you have a machine pistol? You do. All right, let's go deal with this freaking psycho monkey out here while it's asleep. Oh, did it sleep it off? I think it slept it off. Huh. I think we waited it out. It was just fed up. It was like, whatever. I've lost the urge to kill now. Urge to kill falling. Okay, fine. Well, never mind then. We won't go kill it. Well, we will. We'll hunt it because it's it's food. Where were the rest of them? There they are. Get them. We need food. We need meat. Meat's back on the menu, boys. You seriously killed that in one shot, dude? Whoa, right through the heart. Oh! Hooper. And John Wick over here is what we've got. And Hooper Wick. And while high on smoke leaf, I might add. Woke up this morning, smoked a joint, shot a monkey in the heart. What a day. What a time to be alive. Jesus Christ. Stone cold killer. This guy here is going to give us the most problems. This one is a melee thingy, so really we should probably go and kill it with all the gunnery people we have first. Inti, how's my research coming along? About a third of the way through nearly? Good. I want to clear out all the mechanoids before I even begin, hacking these. And this is going to be the last one we hack, because it's closest to the base. You know what we could do, though? Since there's a trove of just dead shit here, let's just get rid of them. Lots of old wreckage. What kind of floor is this? Ice? Excuse me. Ice? It's 29 fucking degrees in the jungle and it's raining. Ice? There's ice. Look in the bottom left. Down there. It says ice. What the fuck? How is there ice? I don't understand anymore. I thought I knew how the world worked. Now it's got ice in the jungle. 31 degrees. It's pissing down rain with water warm enough to maybe make a weak cup of tea. And it's got ice on the ground. I'm a little bit disturbed by that. Well, you know what as well, since it's the 11th of August, going to be time for a smoke leaf bonging soon. I should make a little place to do that. And, you know, not in the ship. Well, maybe. Maybe. My guys are fucking psychos, so I don't know. Because here's what's going to happen. I need to make one of these things. It's called a smoke fumer, aka the burn bong. Yeah. I need 150 leaves. Oh no! I gotta. Oh shit, we don't have enough smoke leaf for it. No! Oh man. Now I'm sad. Growing zone. Let's just make as much of it as we can. 4 days left before we can have our ceremony, and we don't have any smoke leaf. Because we used it all to make joints. And we didn't get a chance to, you know, do the last one. Hey, we're all counting on you to grow that leaf, bro. Look at these monkeys here. They haven't been tagged for hunting yet. Go get them. Man, because if we'd have not left that other place so early, we could have finished growing all that smoke leaf. Harvested it. I forgot we needed it to build this thing. But anyway, the point is, you build this thing, and then you set fire to it. Damn, it's made out of wood, packed with smoke leaf, and then they just burn the whole thing and sit in there and hotbox. It's a lot of fun, I imagine. If you're into that kind of thing. Why can't I remove that? I'll put it there and then move it up later. Once that's been moved. I just realized I could have moved this there, right next to where we keep all the smoke leaf. And it'll have more space for people to actually play. Sorry for eating on stream, by the way. I'm just trying to eat the last of these not entirely amazing pepperoni sticks that I bought like a few weeks ago. About 3-4 weeks ago. They feel cheap. You know that like mushy processed meat texture? It's that. It's not amazing. So I bought better ones for Shy to take with her lunch. And I said I'd eat these up. Kind of, it's that luncheon meat texture, you know what I mean? The other ones I've got are way better. They're the same brand. And there's nothing specifically different about them on the packaging, apart from these were like small sticks, and the ones I got which are better are big long sticks. I don't understand why these are different when they're made by the same company and they have the same packaging. They're just smaller versions, but they are. It's weird. But since I'm not sponsored by them, they're not getting any advertising by me saying the brand name, so pay me, Big Meat, and I will chill for you all day. Except these are gross. Well, they're not gross, but they're alright. I'm famous for eating anything, really. It's got to be really disgusting to turn me off. Alright, now we can move this into a better place. Yeah, I feel like we're not going to be able to do our smoke leaf ceremony. Well, we have a week from this date coming up for the big smoke. We have a week to get it done. So hopefully, you know what? Let's not also overwork on that. Let's just reduce the amount of planting area and let Tay just focus fire on it. Yeah.